So let's see what we are going to do. And we are here. Okay, so what we are going to cover today. And let's go see. How many of you realize that there is a big issues going on last 1 week? That it is a big chaos going on in this chat group. Did you guys all realize? This is very disturbing now. Because everybody is actually providing the status update, right? Here?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a mess.
Very crowded, right?
Yeah.
Who will not agree with this? Just tell someone who likes it. At this moment, who love it, who is very like in love with this like big chaos. Tell me.
Not me.
Nobody.
Nobody, yeah.
Right? It's very difficult to be in a, like the large team, right? And
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, this is not good. And that's the where the large group is not like the be productive. In the Scrum team, always you have a team that you can only work with like the 10 member, 8 to 10 member, maybe 12 members, not more than that. So now you guys got to understand that you guys have the proven that working in the smaller team, so you can the team easy to maintain and you can see the visibility easily. At the same time, your synced up call will be done in 15 minutes. Did you guys even observe like the last 2 weeks, we actually failed to do the sync up call. Did you guys all observe that?
For sure.
Yes, because we did that, because it takes longer time to talk, right? Because everybody is giving even 1 minute, and on top of this, everybody has some here and there issues. But if everyone giving the 1 minute update, still it is taking over 35 minutes. So that's not good. That's not good. That's go ahead. Oh man, can you please mute yourself? Just learn, please, guys.
I guess it's time to set up mute by default.
Yeah. Okay, you guys see my screen now? So a couple things you identified. Becoming a big team is not being productive. Things get confused. Things get the chaos, and things are not productive, by the way. Can we say all of this? Become working in a large team? Do you guys have anything to say more? Okay.
I think some miscommunication can also occur.
Yes. Can you repeat again?
I was saying I think miscommunication can also occur if there is like a large group of people.
That is true. That is correct. Yeah. Anything else? You guys can say as well, because we gave the whole experience intentional to see what you guys feel. You guys can give your own input.
There's too much confusion.
That is true. Too much confusion.
When having a large group,
you are unable to cope up with communication. And one more thing, you are unable to cope up means you are unable to follow the communication, right? Man, right? Yes,
yeah, it gets very annoying.
Howdy, annoying, yeah. And
the smaller group is easier to communicate and bond with as well.
Yes. So large group is very difficult to bonding with everybody. And a smaller group helps you to have a good amount of bond and then have again, precise communication. So that's the reason that Scrum actually solve that problem. How? The Scrum team has to be 8 to 10, maximum 12 member. Even 12 member, many people is not comfortable working anymore. Okay. All right, so this is one we just solved. Okay. So I think we solved this one as well, because your productivity get less and you're in trouble basically. So I saw some of you are actually doing what is called. 1 second. Let me let's see. Some of you actually doing the Agile Scrum. You guys are in the sprint board. So I want to mention, you do not need to worry at all. You do not need to think you are behind. You do not need to think something you are not doing it properly. You are good. You do not need to. Just focus on this part, because we have already a lot of confusion in the technical test. Rather, you stay in this area now, because that part you will need to get used to it. Okay, this part is the day-to-day communication, your interview, upcoming week's new topic. So you better used to it, which I will highly advise important. Because this is the part actually the cover a lot of things that you need in your day-to-day communication. So you are not behind. If you are thinking, oh, I'm not doing the Agile ALM, I'm kind of behind. No, you do not need to, because I will be doing from the scratch this Sunday. And not only doing part is easy, actually we'll explain what is your responsibility and what is other people's responsibility. Again, even Scrum is a chaos team, because in the Scrum team, everybody is there. Everybody means your product owner, your project manager, your Scrum master, your quality assurance, your software engineer. And software engineer, they have a front end, they have a back end, and your mobile app, and then your DevOps engineer. You see, that's also chaos. So Scrum team itself also the chaos. Chaos means, of course, you have to work in the cross-functional team. But in this scenario, your work also, you have to know your scope of the work. Scope means what I am going to do exactly. Even though I know this, that I'm part of the cross-functional team. Again, one more time, cross-functional means when the people from the different background, it means the position, they're working in the same project. It is called the cross-functional team. And you will be actually part of the cross-functional team. Any project you work, every project is cross-functional team. So technically, it is also a Scrum team itself, the chaos team, because you need to get used to it, all the people. So long story short, your work, except the product owner, or the Scrum master, or the project manager, all other people, work is very limited in the Scrum, because they have only 6 or 7 responsibility, they're done. Nothing they need to worry. Even if the 6 or 7 responsibility you are unable to perform, then you will be in trouble. Because the whole platform managed by someone else, that's not you. So I want to make sure you are not behind. So you're good. Okay, if you are trying yourself, amazing, good. If you have done it and somebody is unable to do it, you just say, hey, I have done it, I can show you. You did it right or you did it wrong, I'm fine. If you do it even wrong, even better. Because when you do something wrong, and then when you do it right, you will appreciate that, okay, at least I have done something, I did it wrong way. Now I have learned the right way, which is good. So again, trying and the doing wrong, perfect. So you're good. On that case, you're good as well. Who is I? Okay, so I wanted to make sure you guys are not behind, you guys are just fine. So what is the ideal team size in Agile Scrum? Again, the Amazon, the founder, Jeff Bezos, he said the 2 pizza. Okay, 2 pizza means you buy the 2 pizza, as many people can eat, that should be the Scrum team. Okay, it means like the 8 to 10 people, maybe 12 people. So know this. And we already talked about the smaller group versus the big group. So we see the win is smaller group. Second question is, how do you team up with someone else? I think this part is important, and this is the one I can give you experience. October 2021, we started the Cloud Ops, and the 5 or 6 the students, they listened to me what I said, and a single day was missed from them that they did not meet. Means they meet every single day. They never missed any meeting. Either they did not do anything, still they have meet up. Even just talk something, still they meet. Not everybody joined, but they did not cancel meeting. So if you want to work with someone, a team up, just take 3 or 4 people, maximum 5, not more than that. Again, I'm coaching you, I'm telling you, and then remaining you will do it. You should do it. Not more than 5. What happened? If you get more than 5, now you need to actually manage them. Well, that's not your goal. Everybody is adult. Hey, we have already Scrum is set up. The workshop is given. All the action item is already in the sprint. You do your part. We will talk one day what you're going to do. And next day, like everything will be done properly. That should be the goal. Right? If you bring the big team, the things will get chaos. What type of chaos will happen? I'm telling you now, so you know this. Someone join one day, he does not join the second day. He joined late. When he joined late, he does not tell anyone. He comes suddenly and he say, I cannot do this. Can you show me? Okay, that happened. And then when he joins, he is not prepared when he joins. There are so many other things included. And it ends up sometimes you start gossiping, you start questioning yourself, you start being unproductive, you start actually sharing your depression with other people. Not good. None of this good. I'm not here to tell you what is going on with my issues. I have this leaking, that issue. That's not the goal. Goal is 3, 4 people, maximum 5 people. We are already guiding you weekly. We are giving you the sprint. You just focus on it. No personal conversation, no outside of the scope communication, no outside of the agenda communication should be allowed. So do not go more than 4 people or the 5 people. Again, this is all the data we have. So now you can say how you can set it up. One more time. You can set it up. People who work on the same schedule, they should be your good friend. Who do not work on your schedule, they are not part of your team. That's it, easy. Now the third one is, okay, you are making the group, make sure set up the expectation right away. Hey, expectation is, we'll be focusing on the workshop content. Before you join to the team meeting, just simply complete your hands-on, write down all the questions and do your part and come to the meeting, give the update first. Give the status update, and second is start review what you have done. Review, do not say I need help. Just say I want to review what I have done. So you are setting the expectation. And please make sure do not talk outside of the agenda, and we have to get it done in 40 minutes or 1 hour. So that should be your expectation. So in this case, if everyone miss the communication, at least you can revise again. If everyone failed to do something hands-on, at least good thing. Now everybody can work together in the same group meeting. In this case, it makes sense because you all tried ourselves offline. I bring my outcome. I have my documentation and I have reviewed. And we checked all of us have the same issues. At this moment, 5 people doing the group work, you can expect the best outcome. Why? Because they all invested their time on offline, means their own. If you are not in this situation, like you just come every day as a group, only the Azhar is doing the hands-on, I'm telling you positively, Aman is just messing up with something. Amjad is actually doing the Facebooking. I'm telling you, this is the truth. So do not do this. Do not do the group work unless everyone has done their part. Okay? And if you are in a situation, right, in this, only 1 people is doing all of the hands-on, other 4 people is wasting the valuable time. Even though they're coming passionately, but they're not doing it. So make sure to avoid those. And always, if you do the review, group work together, make sure the switch. Okay, you do today. You do the hands-on, we'll tell it. Because I want to know how Azhar is doing. If Azhar is not doing the basic work, at least I know. I'll talk to Azhar. What happened? We have 2-month workshop is done. Why you are still unable to do the basic? What happened? So now you know. Okay? And do not take defensive anyway, because you are in the journey, you learn. And we as a human being, we make mistake. It happens. but at least allow someone to mentor you or coach you if you are behind. Do not just get defensive. That's all I will say. And so this part is very, 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 very important. To be fair and square, to become successful, there is not that your technical ability is not the recipe. Your how organized you are, how consistent you are, how much you follow, how how much you put your concentration when you follow someone. Those are the key to get something big things done and become successful. This is the observation and the data we have now, as of now. And another thing is, if you work in a group, always prepare someone for the show and tell. You do show and tell today. Okay, give us the show and tell. Run down what you did. We'll look at it. We'll prepare you. Now you go in the Thursday or Friday. You do the show and tell. We will be behind you. So that's also because until the show and tell, you don't know how you speak, how much you are saying that you are actually capable of saying it. And of course, you don't know if you are actually able to, prepare a good presentation that someone will like it, someone will take it. So the group work outcome should be always prepare someone to do the show and tell. Any question on it before I go here? This part was very important, so make sure, listen this carefully.
Yes, can you please zoom in slightly on this window?
What I will do? Here?
That's better, thank you.
Okay, sure. Oh, thank you. Okay, got it now?
I have a question.
Yep.
Yeah, so with the teamwork, when are we starting?
Can you repeat?
Oh, sorry.
Can you repeat again?
Yeah, so I was saying with the team work, when are we starting with that?
So I think you are probably asking me when you are doing the teamwork, right?
Yes, yes.
Well, basically, this is your job. You build up a team.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave you the recipe. So if Rabbi is working in the same hours you do, right? So now you know what time you guys start your work, what time you end your work. After the work, you guys will be meeting your work, right? That's you start the teamwork. That's you first set up the team. And then now you set up the expectation. And the expectation, I just walk you through what you will be doing. Good? But
Yes.
someone has to feel it. Okay? Previously, when I built the team, I was chasing everybody. No. I'm just giving you you don't know how to start. I'm telling you how to start. You don't know what to do, and I'm telling you what to do. You don't know how to set up the expectation. I'm telling you how to set up the expectation. You don't know what is the best practice in the team meeting. I'm telling you what is the best practice. You don't know how productive your team should be, and I'm telling you how you can make a productive team. So the thing you have no idea, I'm actually giving you all the recipe and the solution. Did I answer your question?
Yes, sir. All right, thank you.
Yep. Another question on it?
Is it okay two people can make a group?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, you can create your own group, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so make sure you guys add me in the group. Okay, because I actually own the watch out communication on every group. And the best thing is do not group in the WhatsApp.
Oh, okay.
Yes, do not do in the WhatsApp. WhatsApp is not the 2% company in the world. They are actually using the WhatsApp for their communication.
So we have to make the group in the TS4U apps?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do here. Look at the channel. That's it. You add your people.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
come up a nice name and then give the name and that's it. Test. Look at this. Add for the user and then you add them. That's it. Select. See how easy it is. And then you just create. And then you can add any time. Good, and make sure to always add us. Always add me.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. What other question? See, our team started their own work stream. Okay, go ahead. What other question do you guys have before we go here? Okay, no question. Let me go with this one, okay? Let's go with this one a little bit because you guys did quite a bit. What is the some of the best one? Let's go see boot camp here. So, yeah, the reason, so, okay, we discuss about it is a chaos. At the same time, it is easier for us to show the some of the good one or some of the people. Like, I'm not writing a good show and tell, good day-to-day activities. I can show, okay, do not follow this, do not follow that person. So it helps. What type of helps? Because many people is not comfortable to communicate in the large chat group. But when they see it, they actually feel confidence. Okay, I can do this, or I can follow this person. Many people, they know what you're talking, but they just don't know how to do it. So staying in the large group, actually are learning how people are doing things. Actually, this is a good part. Okay? Staying in a large group, if you're in a 3 people group, 4 people group, nobody is going to do that. Nobody is providing day-to-day activities. You will say junk. Let me get out from here. Okay? So that's a bad thing. If you're in the large group, someone is doing something, it helps. You can see. So yeah, this is good one. That's the goal. Reviewed workshop video and took notes. Workshop and technical question, attend Zoom meeting with me and learning how to create a task. Attend Zoom meeting with Mariam and Anam to go over Agile and technical questions. So if I am on, everything is correct. This one I will be actually write it down a little bit more specific. So review workshop video on Sunday, and today's target is the 30 minutes only or 40 minutes, from 2 hours to 2 hours 40 minutes. So your communication more specific now. Madhi, are you there? This is for everybody.
Listening. Yes, I'm listening.
Yep. So like our team, if you ask the product owner, may I ask you, okay, what date it is? What date it is? So of course, the next week will be new workshop, right? So you'll be mentioning the February 12, reviewing February 12 workshop. I'm actually in the 3rd hours. In the 3rd hours, I'm actually reviewing, taking the notes. So
sounds good. Thank you.
Yep. So the more precise, the more specific communication you do, you will see everywhere. You will see the benefits, huge benefits. I also have a 14 and 15 question left. And let's have a group meeting. Okay, good. So make sure you guys use the Grammarly. It's good. Okay. Whenever you try to do the group chat, do your best. Follow the best punctuation possible, best the grammar you know of. Again, you don't know it, that's fine. So if you use Grammarly, it helps. Okay. If you use Grammarly, it just helps. So if I do this here, let's see what Grammarly says. Did you see this? It say L should be capital. Good. So use install the Grammarly plugin and it will help you. Let the machine help you. So you do not need to be stressed out of something you do not know. So do your part and let machine handle, make you productive, right? Nowadays AI, right? So that's you should do in the group chat, because your performance evaluation happen based on everything you do, how you communicate with someone, and the chat communication, how your email communication, how you actually work with other people, how you actually take over something and do it step by step, how you handle the stress, how you handle something new, you don't know it, but still you take over that and you're doing it. All of this actually, the equal to the evaluation. Evaluation is not only the money, maybe you are staying in the contract, other people left, right? Everybody worked, but you are staying because your manager told his manager, well, I saw the Aisha and Madhya, not only they have done the project work, they have done excellent communication. When there is a bug or something issue found, they're on top of this. They did not leave. They're actually collaborating very well. When they communicated in the chat, the communication was precise. When they communicated in the email, communication was understood by everyone and they got the response. So he can tell the story. In the same time, he can provide the evidence. Okay, look at this. And that's how the managerial manager, senior manager, they make a decision how someone should be like the perform and that evaluation happen. So make sure, so do your best because you're in the boot camp. So when you do it here, right? If someone say, hey, the Aisha did not do it properly, tell me some of this. Oh, email communication. I will say, no, I don't believe this. I know how she communicates because I'm observing everybody what you guys are doing. Okay, so do your best and then use the Grammarly and those will help you tremendously. Okay, good afternoon. The good this as I mentioned. So he doesn't need to do like what is called. He doesn't need to call me by or anything else. No need, right? See if I do this here. See this? So if you use the Grammarly, he'll get it done. See? See? So it's good. You see this? It helps. Simple. This punctuation, everybody check very carefully, especially when you work in a very clean environment and they all observe this kind of communication. So again, use Grammarly, it will help you. And you will see, suddenly everything is changed. Your communication is changed. The way you approach is going to change. The way you deliver something, it is going to change. And the way you step up on something, everything you will see, the change is happening. And when you actually add up all of this together, you will say, I got it. I got it. Okay, your confidence will be grown up and then you'll be actually in a better position. All right, let's go with this. So, okay, checked on of you. Okay, I let you guys with the open Q&A. I check it. This is done, and I will go over this later. Open Q&A. Go ahead. You guys can ask the question now.
What is the schedule for tomorrow?
Oh, you guys start at 10 o'clock. Same. The Cloud Ops workshop at 10 o'clock. Good? Okay, whoever is asking the next question, go ahead, please.
Could you check the chat?
What chat?
I sent you a private message.
Where did you send?
No, in the Zoom chat.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So could you go over calendar meeting and then it is important part of the, yeah. Oh yeah, that she actually brought up the good one. Let's go check. I think I did it in the workshop, but one more time. One more time, the calendar start. If a communication is more than 5 minutes, please hold your communication unless that person is very like the chatty with you. They're very like you professionally build your good relationship with them, you're good, you can continue chat, okay? But if you are dealing with someone new, you don't know them, and you don't know like their work, the approach or the nature, you always, if it is more than 5 minutes, always set up a meeting. That's the way actually you actually make something official. It also helps you that you are actually trying to tell what you are looking for. So Saturday, Sunday we disable because of the workshop. But again, I keep forgetting. After this Sunday, we'll be start actually the fixing the bug, improving existing issues, new functionality, as I mentioned. After the Sunday, we'll start development again. So we'll be enabling. So now you cannot actually do anything. You see this? You cannot. See? This is holiday. Please select Monday to Friday. You see this? So you cannot do this. So now you cannot do Saturday, Sunday at work. You cannot do meeting with Saturday, Sunday. That's the reason. So when you meet, again, at this moment, this calendar does not show what is the Madhyad schedule. I just blindly set it up, okay? In the Outlook, if you work in the same organization, you literally can see if this person is available that time or not, okay? Nowadays, it is actually the blindly, I'm just setting up the meeting, but at least do something. So set up a meeting, okay? Let's go back here, we're here, right? 17. Set up a meeting and always put a nice title of your meeting, okay? Very important, okay? It's an example. Go over the basic of Agile from QE, QA, Cloud Ops, point of responsibility. Good. Good. So that's it. So now Agile ALM is a large platform, but I actually make it very specific. Good. What is the role and responsibility to become a QE and Cloud Ops in the Scrum and project management tool? Okay, let's fix it. I used to make it bigger. I don't know how to do this. Okay. Look, what are these? And platform. Okay. Something. And then if you with meeting with somebody else, of course, if someone is showing you like how it is work, what is the expectation, right? That person should set up an action item. Okay, let's set up a follow-up. Before we do the follow-up meeting, this is your action item. Action item means, okay, set up your Agile ALM and then do all this practice that I have just shown you, so that next time when I meet with you, just for the review quickly, 10 minutes, I will actually graduate you that you are good in the Agile ALM. See? So you set up the agenda, the title is there, agenda is there. Now, based on the agenda, you set up some action item. Action item means before we meeting the next time, we have to do some homework before we do the follow-up meeting. So there is means something you have to do before we meet the next time. Okay, go ahead. Faria, you raise your hand.
Oh, one more thing. For I don't know, you can add it anywhere. You think, but I think it's important that you add the link to the meeting as well, so that you don't have to, had it last minute.
Yeah, that is true. At the meeting link, yes.
And you can sometimes forget. So it's, you should just add that as well.
Yeah, that is true. At the Zoom meeting, because Zoom is available, Google Meet is available. All this actually you can use anytime. Zoom meeting is 40 minutes is free. Well, after 40 minutes, everybody exit the call and they join in the same link. That's fine. That's good. So action item means based on this discussion, set up some action item so you can do offline yourself. Before the follow-up meeting, in the follow-up meeting, you will actually discuss about the action item. If this is the format is accepting now, so you can attach documentation, PNG, PDF, JPEG, and text. And now you can add people here. Okay. Once you add someone, make sure they also need to accept it. Okay. They may be not available. So just set up in the mindset that they may accept it or they may deny it. Deny it because they're busy. Accept it, okay, they're available based on their schedule. Because we are working in the 8 hours, it does not mean I'm available to accept your meeting. It means I have another meeting or I am doing something very important that my work need to be done. So once I am done, then I will accept the meeting. So I have a mindset that I raise concern or I set up a meeting. Maybe this person has the right to reschedule it or deny it. Deny happen and they will actually tell you what is the reschedule time. If someone denies your meeting, you can raise a concern. Other than that, they can deny and they can say, I want to reschedule tomorrow after 1 p.m. if you're available. So these are the meeting best practice. As long as you do all of this, you're good. Okay, go ahead, Aisha.
So I have a question related to this calendar. So can we set up 2 meetings on the same day?
I think so. Yeah, you can set up as many as you want. Yeah, let's do it.
I think you can do it. And
Right? You can do it, right? So let's do it. Let's do it.
I've had multiple meetings in one day, so I think you can do it.
Aisha, you just change the time here. That's it.
And then what if it's with a different person?
Yeah.
Where did you go? No, on the same day, like
That's
at this one,
That's
20.
the problem. Yeah. How can you set it up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me show you, right? So now you cannot do this, right? It's stuck this moment. I show you, right? Just change the date here. See this? I put the date here. At this moment, you cannot. I see that. I saw the issues, right? I already saw the issues.
Yeah.
You just set it up again and you redo it again. Yeah, you just set up the date and time. So you can set up the same date. You got
Okay.
that?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you can. But yeah, I agree. It should be like I should see it should not be block everything. On the admin portal, it does not. In admin portal, it shows properly. There is a meeting on this time, right? There is a meeting on this time. It is a day. So I agree. It should not block the whole day, correct? Because I set up a meeting. It should only block 1 hour. Correct? Let me see.
Yes.
Oh, no, that's the happen. 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Yeah. 1 or 12, 1 second. 2:20, 12 and 2:20 and then and 13. Sorry, how to do this? 01 and then you do the PM. What happened then? Oh, I actually.
But it should be same date.
Yep. So I put the same date. Good. But it's still, so it is, I said at 12 p.m. to 12:01 p.m. Well, hang on. How can I change it here? 2 p.m.
Just manually.
Okay. I did it now. But it's still the time is correct now. Why it is not? There is a bug still. You see this?
You have to do it manually.
Manually, right? Let's do it manually. This. And then what time we do? How to do this? How to do this? 03.
What time you want to have the meeting? 12.
Can I do here? I cannot, right?
No, just on the time. Just put your time.
Here?
Here, yeah, put the minutes. Like what time? 12 what? 20?
Make
it
like 12 to 12:30.
You can press like 30.
Oh, here you go. What happened now? Yeah.
Okay. I
It
think
did work.
update doesn't work either.
It did work here.
And then,
But it's not the user-friendly at all. It is not user-friendly at all. Am I right? It
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
do the user-friendly. When I click it, it show I can actually move the clock. When I click it, I can move the clock. And then I can do easily. So that need to be improved. Okay, but yes. And as the third is still, we shouldn't block the whole day, correct? I agree with Asha, I shouldn't block the whole day because I only block for 1 hour. Make sense? Okay.
Yeah.
What did the other question was? Let me see.
in Sir Shiblu,
Yes.
I know they cannot have set up a meeting with the operation team on the weekend.
Yes.
But if they want to do it with other team members, they can still set up a meeting by doing manually, like putting the date.
Oh, yeah, right? You cannot
Yeah,
do
it shows you like, not available or something, but they can use the date.
right.
I had meetings on weekends too. So
Yeah, you see this, you blocked you actually hacked the system, right? Hey, you learned it. You see this? Technically, you cannot do this. Look at this error. But how did you hack the system? You open it up and then you change the date. Then you're good.
Yep.
But we are going to enable this so you guys can set up with the with Saturday and Sunday as well. Okay, good. Anything else? Did you cover that?
Send you update every time you update your calendar meeting.
Yes. Okay, so let's do one thing. So let's share an experience. Anywhere you work, okay? So actually you are in the real work now. If I continue to say something to Azhar, continue we talk like every day, 5-10 minutes. I don't know if he understood everything or not, or I don't know exactly if he really gets it, what I'm trying to say, or I don't know if I'm getting what he's saying, but we actually communicating through the Zoom or through the regular communication. And this type of communication, not always recorded, and people will not go back to listen over and over. So end of each of the meeting, you meet with people, or just send a couple bullet points. Hey, this is we meet, this is what we discuss, this is what you solve with me, and then actually thank you. So that if something is missing, and the person who you met with, they can actually add or update for you. But you must give the meeting outcome. It's called the meeting minutes. This kind of things actually makes everything differences. If you do not do this, you'll be in a bad trap in any corporate environment. Okay? Because the people who is the truly like have awareness, good communication skills, they already know this is they will be doing. The people who do not do this, they get into the trap. So to avoid this type of trap, always anytime you meet with somebody else, just set up the update with the quick note. We call the meeting minutes. We call the meeting outcome. Like in our calendar, it shows already, right? In the calendar, action item, follow up. I think we can add the meeting minutes as well. So you can update in the meeting minutes, which is the follow up kind of things. But anyway, you can do in the chat, or you can send the email as well. The same thing. Okay, what is the next one? When you create a Zoom account and are logged in, under your profile setting, you have a personal Zoom link. Yes. Yeah. Asif. Yes, you have. Is this you are asking? Asif.
No,
No,
sorry, I was answering.
He's answering.
Okay, you did it? Okay, good. All right.
iPhone was asking some question too about the Zoom link.
Who asked some question?
iPhone, your favorite.
Yeah, can you please change your iPhone to name? You gotta do something. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, who is asking? Go ahead, please ask. Whoever is asking, go ahead, please ask.
If there's multiple iPhones, please name yourself iPhone 1, iPhone 2, so we can differentiate.
Yes. Now you guys even get into the trouble. To be fair and square. Go ahead.
Put a picture up.
Can you guys talk? Who is in the iPhone?
I think you should look at the chat. They may post their questions there.
Did any guys did they set up any question here? Okay, let's help them out. Okay, so the last part is of this tonight. Our conversation is this. This is the one. This is the one we'll go over this week, basically. Okay, you guys will know what is the project. You guys will know the entire like how these things work, basically. Okay, and then you guys will be knowing. Sorry. What is the, again, one more time, give you the rundown what type of things they do in the Scrum framework. You guys will know in a software development what an epic is and who does it. You guys will know right away. And then you guys will know what the features or component. You guys will know that as well, very details. You guys will know what the user story or the issues in the software development team, how we differentiate them. You guys will know and understand the estimation one more time, so you can actually estimate your weekly, bi-weekly, your sprint work. Means that you have to estimate your work very professionally. Like if technical test is taking more than 15 hours, you need to have a challenge yourself. You have to get it done in 13 hours, then target to get it done in 10 hours. So I will be actually giving you all the tips, the understanding and estimate, how it is powerful, and what you need to think, and where you should focus, because this estimation is important. That's where basically many of the work will be depending. So we'll be talking about this. Definitely we'll be talking about the bug life cycle as well. So you guys will know how that works, who does it. And then of course, then issues, when you call the user story, when you call the issues, who calls it, how this kind of things, what is the best practice, we will be sharing as well. And the task, what's the task / action? What is this? We'll be talking about this very details, and we'll be showing you the hands-on. Okay, this actually I dropped this morning for all of you guys, so you guys should be able to have the very clear picture. Okay. And then let's go on the next one, and then we'll start walk through the hands-on, follow the documentation. This documentation will make sense to you once I will cover, and will cover in the workshop on Sunday. Then you can do yourself alone. You can actually create your own organization. You can do the sandboxing, means you can practice yourself. Of course, you'll be part of the February 2023 bootcamp. You will be on your project as well. So we'll be going over this, create an organization, create a project, like what is Farhana is doing. The core responsibility, become a product owner, they actually maintain all of this. Okay, this part is not yours at all. So remaining whatever you have just seen, those are your work. But this part, this is not your work. Okay, you just become familiar how the tools, because this is the tools, how it works. And eventually it is not that complex. You'll be familiar very easily. And which feature you need from the Agile ALM platform, which feature you do not need it, you will know that as well. Because the Agile ALM is a large platform. It has the many features, and so you do not need everything. So we'll be going over each of this. We'll be going over this Kanban board. We'll be going over the backlog. We'll be going over the sprint board. Of course, some of you are already ahead of the game. Very good job. We'll be going over the queries, how you can actually query your item, and you can actually who use the query, what is the benefits using the query. We'll go over this. We'll go over only for the testing team, they actually use this type of like the testing tool for their end-to-end manual testing. This we built it, and we actually add our own flavor on this platform, on this feature. This is only for the quality assurance team. And then also quality assurance has many things they do. All of this for them, all of this for them, all of this for them, all of this for them. Then we will go over the API testing, which is needed for the software engineer, which is needed for the quality assurance engineer, which is needed for the cloud ops engineer, which is needed for the product owner. So this tool will be needed for everybody. Today, we are using the Postman, which is everybody is using in the industry, over, I think, 8 million people. The people means developer, quality assurance, the project manager, product owner we use. So we kind of build the similar Postman, the interface on the Agile ALM as well. You guys can use it, or we'll be using the Postman. And then of course, when you work in the development team, many times you need to actually validate, you need to convert the one format to the another format. We have the tools here because we do use a lot. So that also part of this, we will talk who you need, who's needed and who do not need it. We'll be talking about that as well, but this is the handy tools. And the finally, we did not add the retro board yet. The retro need to be added. And finally, we'll be giving you the guideline what you need to do become in the Scrum team. Good, that will be the guideline will be given on the Sunday. So it is the last one as a group, all team means all position together on the Sunday. Then you guys will have the quality assurance vehicle validation will have every Sunday. Of course, CloudOps is the every Saturday as they have the workshop tomorrow. And then the Python software engineering every Sunday. That's how it will continue. Good? Any question? So it is already there. So it will be covered. And plus, I think the Zahara and Aisha, they are setting up something. They're preparing something. And I think those will be covered as part of the bugs, as part of the user story. Okay, that will be actually super practical. I think based on the Agile ALM, some of the issues with the TS for you, some of the issues from the e-commerce platform. So some of the issues they will be actually covering practical, so that you will know right away what is actually the user story and what is a bug. So that they're actually working on it. That will be kind of their show and tell, so they can actually complete the checklist. So they're doing it for their own reason, so they can build their own the confidence and before they go to the job market. All right. Any question? We have done. Who raised the question? Who did anyone raise any question? Let's see.
I have one.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
When we come in tomorrow at 10, what do you expect us to know, like have deep knowledge in?
Oh no, you just join the tomorrow from the Zoom. Only Sunday you'll be coming.
Oh, okay. So what would you expect us to know?
Nothing. You did and the AWS account is done, and you created multiple time of the EC2. You have deleted it. You log in from the mobile storm or the terminal. That's it. And you have answered the technical question. You're good. And based on the last week, the intro orientation workshop, if you have questions, you just ask the questions. Your mentor always start with the, hey, go ahead. Why not ask the question from the last week? Just please do not talk when I'm going to get job. And then of course, do not ask irrelevant question. Just talk exactly from the previous workshop. Good, you can ask question.
Got it, thank you.
Yep, anyone has any other question? All right, good job.